Hey guys, Sun here with another Marvel Contest of Champions video. Today we're going to be doing Infinite Streak. I get a lot of questions on how to get it in the T4 arena and also in the regular arenas. I use the same method for each arena and it works fine for me, so I'm going to give you guys a demonstration of what I do and how it works. Let's get started. Now I like to start with my lowest guys up till around 10ish. Yeah, 10. And then after that, I do a bit of sandbagging, and that works up to 14 for me. And then I bring on my top champs. So I'll demonstrate here. So now the first 10 matches should be a breeze for anyone with pretty much any characters you want. So it's not really, you don't have to be picky about it. You just have to get it done, and then after that, you have, I personally like to sandbag with 2 max 3 stars, and then 1 very low character, such as the one I'm using currently. And when we get to that point, I'll get a little bit more in detail to it. Now, I know that there are other ways people have done it where they use top tiers after they get their ×3 multiplier. But I personally like to do it this way, because if you don't have a big handful of champs and you want to get as many points as you can before you have to refresh, using these lower guys to get the multiplier and then doing it up to 10 before you start the infinite streak is a good way to just get some extra fights in to get some more points. It doesn't hurt, so it's, in my opinion, well worth it. I don't know about you guys, but these fights can be so boring, these first 14 fights. But once you get past that and you're onto the streak and you're grooving, it's fun. Another thing I like to do is just mix up the characters, put one of each class. So that way, if you have to, you can get advantages. You don't have to really worry much about a challenge. These matches, you don't even have to try them. Very simple. Okay, I'm going to skip ahead to where I get to match 10 or 11, and we'll continue from there. Okay guys, so we're back. We're at match 11. As you can see, the streak's at 10 already. And at this point, I prefer to sandbag. For those who don't know what sandbagging is, it's playing 2 max champs with 1 low one. So, and go for a synergy. Oop. So we got the one easy win there. The other one is a little bit higher, but it's very doable. And for the last 4 matches here, I prefer to pick my 3 stars that I'm pretty good at playing with, who are, like, for me, good champs, because it just makes it easier. Come on. Do that special. Come on, buddy. buddy. I find that they've made baiting specials a lot harder in the last little while compared to what it used to be. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. If you've been playing for quite a while, if you notice that sometimes it gets harder to bait specials in arenas now than it was before. This last match we're gonna quit. Let's go down back to the max 3 stars. We'll throw in Colossus, Venom, and does Venom get Spidey? That's what he gets a bonus with. Now it says hard. You can see that's the max PI, so they're around the same level that my characters are. And then I can decide who goes where. We're going to leave it as is. I don't know if Strange will do his L2, he may be dead before that. Yeah, I hope he's done. But maybe I'll do a video later on how to evade that L2. I know it's tricky, a lot of people have problems with it. But there's a certain technique you can use that works really well. Venom's a fun champ to play with, and so is Hulk. Ooh. Just the only thing is, Hulk is very easy to bait. So, he's a great champ to play with offensively. He can be good defensively, but I prefer not to put him in wars because I find his playstyle to be a little too easy, I think, almost. Literally, it's just usually hit, dodge back, and he'll go for special. And once again, this last match we're just going to quit out. There's no point in playing it. So like I said, if you pick your better champions for the last 4 matches, it will make things that much easier for you. So Black Widow, Thor, and Hawkeye. Where is he? There he is. That. If you don't have a maxed out 3-star Thor for just doing this, you should. He's a very easy character to use. Probably one of my favorites. Black Widow is another very OP character. I personally don't like the fact that they removed her block break recently in an update. And I don't find that she does it anymore with Assassination. I have that maxed under my masteries. And she doesn't really break blocks anymore when they're under the percentage of life for Assassination to kick in. As you can see, these fights are not challenging. Even though the PI is roughly the same or a little bit higher, it's an easy win. Alright, that's 13, one more. For the last one, we're going to go with the best champ in the game, in my opinion, Doctor Strange. Put in Scarlet Witch for synergy, and just to give it a little bit more, nope, don't want to do that, we'll throw in the Vision. Now you can see that it says this one's a medium. When you look at the team rating, it's quite higher than the first one, so I'm going to stick with the first one. Just to have that lower rating and make it a little more fair. And we do not want to fight Electro at that rank, so we're going to switch that up. And let's go. Now, Superior Iron Man is a very easy champ to fight. If you want, just back up off him. He will usually do his L1, you can dodge back, and then rush in. Same with his L2. It's very easy to evade. You typically do the same thing, just go as far away on the screen as you can. He'll usually jump up in the air, very easy to time to evade, and you rush in for the hit. We're going to quit this match. So right now we're technically on match 14, which is the last match of Sandbagging before the streak starts. Which I know confuses some people, but it's quite simple. Ooh. Black Panther is Civil War is a little challenging sometimes, but when you're using Scarlet Witch, and she gets those heal stacks and everything, it's just crazy. Very OP character. Alright, so that's 14 wins in a row. We're now on round 15, and this is where I typically start sandbagging, which would be putting any of your top champs. So I happen to have some rank 5s, but you can use 440s. It works the same. There you go, Thanos team. You know what, versus Spidey? Oh, none of them are duped. So this should be easy. We're gonna do that. Now I know their PI is higher, but they're non-duped characters, so it really isn't hard. As you can see, Rhino's pretty easy to evade. He's gotta back up and he'll do his thing. We're gonna finish him off. Storm is a beast. Her L2, if you time it right, is just so strong. And you can usually get an L1 afterwards if you let the meter build. It TKOs everybody. Let's get him to do his. There we go. Oh yeah, I should be able to hit the L2 and then the L1. Get him to waste his L2 just to be safe. There we go. There's one. Oh, he didn't stun. Normally it stuns, so not lucky that time, but it's okay. Storm's still beast. In the last match, Electro versus Storm. Electro's a great champ to have. It's great for arenas and just in general. Once those special meters build up on both characters, his damage just goes through the roof. Look at that. Quick and easy. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it. From here on out, you can just use your top champs, 440 or higher, and you will have no issues continuing the streak. I personally don't use anything lower than 2000 PI after round 20, just because I like to play it safe and I don't want to have to redo those first 14 matches to get the streak going all over again. And like I said before, I know you can use your higher tier guys once you get the multiplier of 3. I prefer to do it this way to get more fights out of it before my guys have to refresh, so I can get that little bit extra points to finish faster. Alright guys, hope this video was helpful. Leave a like and a comment in the bottom if you'd like to see more videos, or if you have any questions. I'll do my best to help. Thanks guys.